everybody. Welcome to the Teams Open. This is the last competition of this weekend. I hope you guys are ready for 2 hours of hopefully fun and a bit of hard work too. So this is the Teams Open, and you have 2 hours, and you have this puzzle with 1,000 pieces in front of you. So please don't touch it yet. You can open it when I say open it, like 5 minutes from now. I will announce when there's 1 hour left, 13 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and 1 minute left, and then I'll count down from 10 for last in this room. The judges, you can see them with the yellow jerseys around there walking around. As I said to the other competition, as soon as you feel like you're soon done, just raise a hand. Please do it very clearly so they can see you. We had a period when we had pairs earlier today where there were a lot of people that were done approximately at the same time, and they're doing their best, but just try to be a bit ahead of time and just wave with your hand as soon as you're soon ready, if you have an available hand, if you have that. If you do not finish the puzzle within the time limit, we will count the remaining pieces. Everything that is connected and all clumps of a minimum of 3 pieces, they count as if they were placed. If you are missing 1 or more pieces when you are done, then the rule is, the main rule is, you have a penalty of 10 seconds that will be added to your time for each missing piece. The exception is if 2 or more connected pieces are missing, then it will be regarded as a manufacturing error and no time penalty will be applied. You are allowed to have up to 4 trays. You can see some tables don't have any and some tables have some. You allow up to 4 trays, which can be a maximum size of an A3 sheet of paper to help you store the pieces. If you lose a piece on the floor, that can happen. Some people lose a lot of pieces. If that happens, then the judges, they will not pick it up. They will just put this little poster underneath that piece they find, and then they will not tell you that they have found one. They will not disturb you, so you have to find it yourself. And then put a poster underneath it, so it's hopefully easier for you guys to see what it is. The same applies if it is in a plastic bag, then they'll remove the piece from the bag and put it in a poster on the floor. And speaking, as we talked about, we had pairs earlier today and also yesterday, you're allowed to speak during this Teams. That's fine, but please have respect for the other in this room, so don't speak too loudly. And try when you're done. When you're done with the puzzle, please stop the speaking. You can go outside and then speak outside this room. That would be so awesome. And the audience, welcome to the audience too, and you're also welcome in here. And the same goes as for the participants. Please be quiet and please look at your phone now and see if it is in the mode by muted. It's muted so it doesn't ring during these 2 hours. Let's see what the clock says. 2 minutes. So, after finishing the puzzle, as I said, just raise the hand with an advantage before you finish the puzzle. If you want to have a photo taken, then you can raise the hand, and then the photographer, still over there, you can see him here. Just raise your hand, he'll come over and take a picture of you guys. As I said, also we have pairs earlier today, some time periods there are many people that are done at the same time. So maybe he cannot be there right away, so just have patience and wait a few minutes. He will come as soon as he can and take a picture. And if you don't want him to take a picture, just say that you don't want the picture to be taken. That's it. And remember, we have 1 minute 15 seconds. After this is 2 hours. We have the award show. That's 3:45, approximately 3:45. I hope that everybody will be here for the award show, so we can celebrate those who were top 3. So we have 1 minute now, so please prepare yourself, stand up or sit down, and then in 50 seconds I will count down. So hot kids, drink some coffee, take a caramel, say, we will win, do something. We have 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I wish you the best of luck, do your best. That's all we expect. Do your best and be happy.
Can I film the...
So, my friends, I'll count
You want me to flex my muscles?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Best of luck!
Vi har så meget. Jeg blev bare så... Jeg håber bare at se, hvad er noget lilla farver der. Ja. Og sådan noget rødt slynge. Og der er faktisk ikke det greve der.
Jamen, altså det der hav og det der lille, der er ensfarvet.
Jeg tror, det er svært at bygge. Der er vel den der måne, den tror jeg er fint. Man kan se, de drikker.
Der er meget ensfarvet.
Der er... Kan man se de der blade, de her blade der på hjørnet? Ja, de er sådan lange, ligesom de her løb.
Hvad med kamera 23? Okay. We are trying once more. We had a technical problem. Welcome back. We are now at competition number 6 at the Nordic Championship in Speedpuzzling 2026 here at Køge Nord Sports Center near Copenhagen.
Yes, and it's me, Amelia Lieberman, also known as Puzzle with Amelia, and
Carsten Juhl Andersen from Denmark, one of the organizers behind the scenes here normally.
perfect. It's been the whole week and we've been like no technical issues, and this is what classically I would say always happens in the first round when you start the whole week, and like some cables are not exactly there, but we save it for the best for last.
Yeah. We had also a bit problems yesterday after the lunch break. We don't know why. Everything is working again, and we are almost all cameras up and running also, so we'll have a super challenge here and also a good live stream.
Yes.
Hopefully. You can, of course, say in the commentary if you don't agree, but...
Should we take a look at the puzzle?
Yeah, we'll do that.
They've been already spending almost 4 minutes on it, so we should also, because I actually have.
We haven't seen it this time. We have seen some.
And I haven't paid attention since we have. Okay, you know what? I think this is exactly what we interviewed the winning pair of the last round, and when I asked what would be the dream puzzle for coming this, and they were like, we want something else, and they said like something very like busy and repetitive. You got it, girl. I hope the rest of your team will also like that one.
We can show it on the full screen in a moment. I have just to fix something here.
Yes, I'm trying to read for more information. I can actually.
What is the name of the puzzle?
Rainbow Reverie. I can actually put it on the chat as well. I'm trying to see if this is actually from this. Yeah, this. I don't even know what year it is anymore. No, this is from 2025. This is not from this year. Yeah, it's very cute looking puzzle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. It's like I don't even know where to pay my attention to with it. There's so much going on. Almost everything is such a bright colors in it, and I don't know how even. I don't know. I want to know how the winning team will actually describe this puzzle. Like, what would you be telling that you'll be doing this puzzle, like this part of this puzzle?
We can show it on the screen, yes. Can
Yes.
you put it on full screen just for choosing it? Yes.
Yeah, because this is like hard. I don't even know what to call a lot of these things. Like, yes, there is kind of like this moon thing, and I don't know. Those are not fairies. They're like fairy plants.
Frogs and
Yeah, mushrooms, a lot of colorful.
all of them
leaves.
with pearls, kind of looking pearl things.
I mean, one thing I can say, there is a water and then there is like the sky background, but I don't think anybody would be doing, it's not really one section you do, it's more like the background. So I think you're gonna have to work through the details. Maybe with some colors you can.
Yeah, but there's
This is
still
a
a
hard one.
purple everywhere and reds. There's a lot of same thing going on.
Yeah.
There is some significant stars maybe at the moon up there, but
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of like these smaller details I think we're gonna be seeing getting done rather quickly, but a lot of like, I don't know what's gonna actually happen with this puzzle.
what was the best time yesterday? I'll check because today it's the open competition.
Yes.
We probably have said that before. I'll say it again. That meaning that there was no qualification you could enter.
Yeah.
And yesterday it was the Nordic Championships where you had to be selected
Yes.
from your country by your
Yes,
country.
and they had more like just a photograph, a scenery that was easy to split,
yeah.
very easy to describe. Harder parts also in it, but very different type of puzzle comparison to this
At
one.
that puzzle, almost everyone had the same strategy, or
Yeah.
ending up at the same place. There was a island with a lot of same-looking rocks.
Yeah.
That was where everyone ended up.
Yeah,
This puzzle could give a lot of more possibilities, ending up several
Yeah.
other places. This is not so. I'll not say there's one specific section where I would think everyone
Yeah.
would end up.
I think more like just the holes everywhere, and yeah, it's really hard to actually even just, because also 1,000 pieces is quite a lot. And actually, when we if we look, I don't know how a 500 piece puzzle here hanging around, but if we look at the box, usually the image is actually pretty much the same size,
Yeah.
depending whether it's 500 or 1,000 piece puzzle.
It's not that.
So sometimes it's hard to also estimate like how many pieces is one more a small detail or area.
Yeah, okay, if
in
you're
a
looking
1,000
at the
piece
box,
puzzle.
and okay, this
Yeah,
area.
because we do much more 500 piece puzzles, so that's almost like natural. We almost got the silent information, but with this one it can be a bit trickier. And today the max time limit in the open teams category is 2 hours, and this is the last round of the whole weekend.
And we should also say here at the beginning, this stream will continue with the award ceremony.
Yes.
So stay tuned also after the 2 hours. So this stream will probably be 2 hours and 20 minutes or so before we have it.
And once again, we have Detective SJ on the
Oh,
chat.
thank you very much.
Yes, because she's mentioning a lot of Swedes, some Finns and Danes have done this, and you can see it from the myspeedpuzzling.com, which is, if you don't know, it's this kind of like a website where people have their profiles and they log their times for each puzzle that they have done. That's actually interesting. I've personally never even seen this puzzle before. That's why I almost thought that it might be from this year. Now we have a little bit more time. It's not that intense as the morning to first 2 rounds, but please put your guesses of the fastest time for this round.
We can say that yesterday with the Nordic, Norwegian puzzle,
Yeah.
with, it was done in 39 minutes.
Yeah.
And yesterday we had 40 teams.
Yes.
Today we have 42, so it's almost same. I know that a lot of teams are the same, but there's also some teams where they have some of the same peoples are together, but maybe not mixed in another way.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more mixed. We do have, I think, the top 3 at least, I think, are also today with the same team. I think when I take a quick look, at least a sort of Genius, which
Which
is
one
the,
yesterday? They are seeded number 2 today.
Yeah.
Arctic Puzzles.
we had
Edge Experts, I think it was.
Perfect Fit is also with the same team members. They were second yesterday. Another Finnish team. Then I think also the Control Alt Complete is also with the same.
Yeah. So the top competitors from yesterday, they're the same.
Yeah.
So could expect that they will come in with.
Yeah. Okay, and SJ also have some of the time. So the fastest 2 teams times a group of Nordic people on My Speedpuzzling are 54 minutes and 6 seconds and 54 and 7 seconds. So greatly much more longer time than what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, because you can say what is
Yeah.
but that's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Perhaps 15 minutes longer than yesterday, and when the winner is 40 minutes, that's a big percentage extra.
Yeah, yeah, but I definitely think this is a much harder puzzle. It's just a little bit too busy, and just also because of the bright colors, you really have to direct your attention to something that you can kind of like what to do. And I almost feel like you should almost operate with almost like 2 pairs having like a communication. We're working on more like, for example, the bottom part of the whole puzzle, that there would be some kind of more logic of what you're actually doing there.
Here we still also see the team with only 2 competitors as yesterday. I would have, if it was me, I would have asked someone if they could participate, because even though if they're not that fast, you will still get speed with 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah. Oh, the dinner table is mine? Is that what it said?
Yeah, I think so. So that's when you have a family and they want something to eat, and you say, "Nope, I'm not finished yet. I need to do my puzzle at first."
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever eaten on our dinner table. Very rarely if I have guests, but otherwise it used to be always just for puzzles.
Is it still so? So you,
No,
you
because I don't really have.
Don't do
No,
that many puzzles right now.
but I still don't eat on it because not a habit at this point. There we can see edges being put.
This is
Put
Edge
into the
Experts.
place.
That's in fact the 2 of the persons that was within my team, which has on here,
Yeah.
Anne and Sanne. And when we didn't go to the World Championship last year, they found new partners. Totally alright. At the Danish Championships, we made a family team without Sophie, but with the rest of the family. So we were not very fast.
Yeah.
Still in time.
Oh,
Well,
actually,
see-
somebody's correcting that the team Controlled Complete was that yesterday's going without me today. Sorry, our fault. Yeah, they have
They have changed.
yeah, they have changed one player there, indeed. So that is a different.
Then the one, who is it that says that? Say so.
I'm not sure of always usernames of.
You can write if you think that it will be better with the exchange or not.
Yeah,
the
yes.
one that wrote that.
Throw
Or
somebody
don't do
under
that.
the
you guys.
train in your team. Tell me if it's a better yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, we also have one guess for the fastest time. That would be from SJ saying that it would be 47 minutes and 6 seconds. So if I were you, I would also put my guess in, because now if SJ is the only one, she's gonna win this,
Yeah.
no matter what the time is. The puzzle name I promised to put in the chat, just double checking the.
Rainbow Rivière.
Yeah, that's how I would have. Yep, looks the same. Is the puzzle named 1000-piece Ravensburger? Never seen myself, but apparently other people have even done it. Yeah, okay, so it's Sandra who got the change to Emil for today's. Okay, somebody's saying 38 minutes. I mean, I think
5 minutes.
based on what SJ told us that what is on my Speedpuzzling, and I know the top teams here, for example, the sort of genius, if they would have done this before, they would have put their time on my Speedpuzzling. And
they did the other one in 39 yesterday.
I think this will take this will take
around 50, maybe 40, 48. I will guess 40.
Okay. Yeah. And even with this one, like if you're, sometimes people just use like the trays just to simply move the pieces around and have like a little bit extra space. And then some people use it for sorting. But I'm like thinking about like what would I even sort in this puzzle, because usually you sort by colors.
But there's a lot of usage of trays here. Making here is one tray with 4 stars at the moon around the moon.
Yeah, but I think that one is more like, that's not sorting, that's like literally just islands that are ready at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
I can
but they're
see,
probably built on the board.
Yeah, they're definitely collecting, a lot of teams are collecting some colors, but I'm like thinking, is it the right way to do it? Because, for example, green is everywhere almost in this puzzle.
But yeah, you're right.
So.
But there's some texture that could tell
there
you
is texture, yeah. It's actually hard
the
to
green
say
part
from here.
Looks more dark in the upper corner.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if you can see that on the pieces. But there is different kinds of greens. Green, there is sterns in the upper left corner that is a bit distinct, and that's in fact a big part of the puzzle in the top left corner.
Yeah.
So that could be. But when you don't look at the pieces, it's difficult to say if it's recognizable or not.
I think maybe even a team who almost has somebody who's really good at like finding the right pieces for smaller sections, who would literally just give like kind of like feed the other players pieces of one certain section, rather than specifically sorting, but just giving like, oh, this is the there was in a butterfly, but there's, for example, this very random frog, you probably didn't even pay attention to it, that just collect that and give it to somebody, and kind of like this, like to split the puzzle that way. And then maybe that person can also like help with putting the puzzle islands in the middle.
Sophie is in the right corner. Iris, which isn't here this year, she is really good at doing that. That team, she was one of the key. They were also in with the Lynpuzzleren, which was very ranked. I think they ranked 11.
Yeah, they were a very good team.
Where Iris, she was doing that.
Yeah.
Making islands. This is do this project, do this project, do this project.
Yeah.
So if you have one that is really good at finding specific or seeing these seem to be the same and making small islands, then the rest of the team can work on that and work for it.
Yeah, definitely, because I think that's gonna be kind of like a tricky of like trying to find smaller details in just like few pieces out of 1,000 pieces, especially in the beginning. There's more guesses on the chat. Somebody saying 49 minutes. And we have a little bit more information from SJ. SJ is the best person in the whole world. I love her so much. So she's pointing out that Hanna and Rosa did it with other 2 team members who are not in their team right now. So Hanna and Rosa did it with Agnes and Kira in 54 minutes and 7 seconds in February last year.
Okay.
So they have done it, but it's quite a long time ago. However, I do think this is one of those puzzles that even if you don't have the memory aspect, but you probably have some kind of better idea of what will be the most problematic parts of it, and kind of like some kind of like a mistakes. Because I think this is that type of puzzle. Like even we are having a hard time to analyze like where would people finish, how they're gonna split this.
I think there will be a lot of holes around when they go to the end game.
So that experience might be like very good. Also, just to feel a little bit more confident in a way.
It looked like many of the teams do the edge here in the beginning.
Yeah.
Or that's also very common when you are a team doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very rare that you would not do edges, and I would say like what I've seen so far.
They're
people
very
do
far
those,
with-
yeah,
do you see
people
that
do
in the
those
top
red
corner?
things.
So they had made the sterns in the top
Yeah.
left corner already.
Cool team name.
Yeah.
That's like
That
it's
was probably.
like whatever.
I know. I think I know what happened. They are sitting there trying to brainstorm what we need to have a cool team name,
Yeah,
and then they just select that.
yeah. Most likely. Most likely. I almost went once in. I think it was Europeans because I originally put the team name as like unnamed or unknown or something because I just had to register, then I didn't know what to put, and I almost forgot to change it. But they reprinted the name like a day before because I was like, oops, we do have a name now.
Yeah. Here we also have a team only with 3 team members, and it does a huge difference. It could do a
Yeah.
huge difference.
Yeah.
In the beginning, also at the Worlds, there was teams only with 3, but it's not that common
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. People want to
Yes.
have the full team.
Ingen pels, no, hvad er det pels? Fern, hvad hedder det? Oh, no, fern, yeah, no fern. They don't like cats or dogs. That was the team name in Danish. And there was a Norwegian, but I don't know what snu is in Norwegian, so I cannot. That was also a bit funny.
Yeah, but yeah, what we can see, like there is like a couple of features in the puzzle that stand out that people have been doing is kind of like those red. I guess there are flowers. One of them is like a leaf-ish kind of thing. It's really hard to describe.
And most have been
this
doing
thing.
the moon,
Yeah.
around the moon, not the moon, but the golden.
Yeah. Like the circles
yeah, circles,
around it.
yeah, stars or whatever, circles with the sun. Like stars. But there's also different strategies here. Some have put all the pieces as to one side, and then they have a place for the edges, making the
Yeah.
full frame. Some are doing, as we see at the lower right corner, doing the frames in a smaller space. So
Yeah.
you cannot put them together, but maybe they are almost
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
But you said earlier on that you would prefer having the edges
I
framed
put it
when
in-
it's this type of puzzles.
Yeah, yeah, I put it in the middle and I just push all the pieces like to every direction, and we try to have like a big empty space in the middle. So basically when somebody's working on the edges, while obviously other people are starting with some sections, then they will tell like, okay, now the edges are coming into the middle. So that's the moment to whatever islands you have already built to put them to the middle, because these days Ravensburg is really hard to lift.
Yeah.
And then you close the edges. And after that, everybody almost starts like building inside the puzzle.
Or you have trays, then you can put them in afterwards.
Yeah, I know, but at this personally, I'm really bad at it. I have no patience to do it the calm way. And when I don't do it that way, it breaks.
Here we have I thought it was a swap, but it was they lost some pieces from it. Because we haven't seen that many swaps of teammates.
Yeah.
Not yesterday, I think. Most people
Yeah,
stay
but I
in
think
the
it's
same
also
place.
hard to catch on the camera because it really
Yeah,
takes
it's
just 3
just-
seconds
yeah,
when
it's
you do
exactly.
it. And you usually don't do it when you know that you have a camera person in your table,
No.
because otherwise you have to go a long way also behind the camera person.
So,
But
brick,
you're
brick by
there.
brick in the
Yeah.
top left corner there. Or
Yeah.
in the lower right corner.
Holy moly, that's far. That feels very far,
Yeah.
at least, for me.
Because
And then
they're
a lot of things
already
are
not only
connecting.
having the islands is sticking to the
Yeah,
edge.
you can also see the structure, like a lot of things. You can see islands that it doesn't connect to anything, but they're exactly on the right spot.
Yeah.
You can also see much bigger things that are like separate things, but they already have the connecting pieces in between them. So this is really helpful when you put them in the right place, because you can see how much pieces go in between the certain areas.
Yeah.
So you don't. It helps you kind of like estimate how
But
much.
just in a few seconds, maybe I have a problem because all the pieces were on the other end of
Yeah.
the table, the piece that they hadn't sorted already.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and good
here
that
we have the
we're-
puzzle again. You see
Yeah.
the moon with the stars. That was what many have been doing. Some have been
Yes.
doing the fern in the top, and they had done a lot of the red flowers.
Yeah, and they, actually now that I'm looking more at the green, we have a little bit different. We almost have this like a palm fringe texture on the corner, and then it moves into this like
Yeah, palm.
yeah, I don't even know what that is, but it's something.
It's a fantasy puzzle. It's not really. Some thing could be in the real world. I think it's more fantasy.
And this is not even just my English. Like I wouldn't be able to explain this in any language.
No.
So like, ugh, yeah.
Oh,
And
there was a lot of blue. Did you see that they had? The one team had collected the blues on 2 pieces. There were a lot of blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Pieces.
Yeah, this is gonna be very, very. Oh, and there is the other finished team that finished second yesterday,
Yeah, they are.
and they're also pretty
They are
far
even-
away.
they
They've
are
worked
even
almost the whole
further-
corner over
Yeah,
there.
they have the corner there.
So yeah, it may not even actually end up that much of a holes. Like I don't know, it looks like actually pretty structured the way they have done the whole corner. There's
Yeah,
actually
but they
no
were
missing
moving in, so
piece.
maybe
Yeah.
it will be in the middle. As also
Yeah,
yesterday, it
yeah.
was the center of the puzzle. That
Yeah, because
I
it
don't
also
know.
depends on like how long each section will take.
see,
how
here
many
again is
people?
that was the winner of yesterday.
Yes.
They are and the winner earlier today too. They are also, okay. I think they maybe they are in the league. Right?
Yeah, actually, even like looking right now, you can see all the pieces. I feel like if you look at the pieces, the blue is the dominant color. When you look at
And
the
they have a
image-
lot of the blue yet
Yeah.
already. So that's
Yeah.
then you could be ahead because if you have closed in of the ones that
Yeah.
maybe should
Yeah.
be more difficult, then you could be.
Yeah, but definitely when you look at the leftover pieces, there was like not bright colors anymore that would stick out like red
Oh,
or
you're
yellow
right.
or
It's-
something
now
like
it's
that.
to come down to
Yeah.
blue and green, maybe.
Yeah. And there we have more like this style where people build their own islands there, and then they had the pieces just in the middle. And there's the Arctic puzzlers also. You can see they have corner completely done.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually very similar way everybody now of the top,
The
teams has been
top
doing
ones, they are
it.
doing much the same.
So there is clearly like something that stands out. It gets together quite quickly, and they're really working on it. And they had also the blues on the specific tray on the white one over there.
Goats and friends.
Goats and friends. Who are the goats? I want to know.
Yeah. We'll have to ask after.
Yeah. And showing once again, like yeah, and Sophie's team also doing very strong. You know, like the hands are moving all the time. Everybody's doing something. You have some cute controller complete. I like
there
it.
also,
I
yeah.
love the shirt as well.
Yeah, that's really cute. Very nice. Maybe they're a little bit behind, but I think it's the genius. What was it?
Yeah,
Yes.
sort of a genius.
Sort of a genius. Maybe they are in front. Also.
Yeah.
But we are coming almost to half an hour and 2 minutes.
SJ is saying these grey tables are still so interesting to me, unusual for a competition. I have to say that I think every year I've been in, for example, in Norwegian Championship, grey tables. I think also in Sweden, grey tables, what I recall.
I can't remember.
Esther, you would know because you've been there with me. I think they had grey tables as well. So it seems to be, and also I feel like it's always the same table, like that you can rent.
Yeah, but these are the venues tables, I think.
Yeah.
So you need to stick with the ones that are
Yeah,
in the arena.
yeah, but I think there we have like this one specific.
Would
like-
it be better to have them white or black or another color?
I mean, I don't really, like I said, I feel like we always have grey tables in most of the Nordic competitions, so I haven't really paid attention, and I feel like it's exactly the same table because I know the surface, how it is.
At the Worlds, they put a white paper on top.
Yeah, I think white is more common when you go to elsewhere in Europe or North America or other competitions, but yeah. Ay. Yeah, I'm also not curious because I have I have pictures from Sweden, but in my head they are grey. But maybe I just see everything grey these days. Who knows?
There's so much action going on here.
Yeah, and all the teams are progressing.
These
Seems
team-
like the edges are.
Team 8, I have been talking a little bit with them 2 years ago. It's incredible that she can put things together with those long nails.
Yeah, yeah. It's I always wanted. So I commentate a lot of Puzzle Rush events, and she's always there.
Yeah.
And I'm always like,
She has been to the Danish championships several
Yeah.
times too.
Cool team. I can't get over him. Snoot Egan. That's how.
Snut, that's Snut again.
Snoot Egan. Tobias.
It's
team
Danish.
was
I
there.
cannot translate it. Cheated again, but it's not. It's not cheated as in the English way. I'm not sure.
Okay, SJ
Fool
confirmed
again, I think.
that Sweden is also very light grey, but it is grey.
But,
Yeah, grey is according to the Nordic table standard, I would say. I would assume there is probably some reason why most of our rental, or these venue tables are generally the same ones and they are grey. And there we have actually the Swedish organizers working over there on their puzzle.
They hit the lower.
Oh, this
right.
one also looks pretty good.
That was the winner early on
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. Yeah, going really strong, trying to put those pieces. And they also have really good separation in a way that you had definitely the other, more greenery pieces on the other side than blue ones on the other side. However, I think the blue pieces should be on the top part and the other way around, because now they were on the side, but the green pieces go to the bottom row and the blue ones to the... It's a little bit mixed because it's almost actually diagonal in a way how the colors go in this one. So it's like, what's the
And
best placement to put the pieces?
The best placement must be near where it should go in, because then when you look at it, you don't have to look that far. That's also something, if you have a piece all the way around the puzzle, in the end game it's much more difficult to find a piece. So
I think
either it should be close to where it goes in, or you should have it at one place.
Yeah, yeah. But I think that's why I also like to really run around and have like a new angle of looking at things. Because when you do it that way, it also forces you to do that.
Yeah.
And I find it beneficial just to change places. But sometimes when you have the pieces there, you have the section you're working on, no matter how slow you get, you kind of want to be there because you have everything you need there.
Yeah. See, that's Sophie. She had a tray trying to find the pieces in a specific place in the puzzle.
Yeah, and especially if somebody is doing pick and place, they should be closest to the box. Because if you give somebody to do like a pick and place and they're the furthest from the image, that's really hard to see.
Yeah.
Especially with these 1000-piece puzzles, as said, the image is still almost like at the same size as a 500-piece puzzle. So
you could
really
see
have
that
to
they were
see.
struggling a little bit where they're going into. That tells you us that
Yeah.
it's not that easy to see. But these are really.
And
that
here
was
we
the
have the
winners
sort
from
of a
yesterday.
genius, yes.
They are really close. Sophie,
Yeah, and you can see all the hands are like still moving there, and you can
So
see.
you can
almost-
see that all four on that team is very speedy, because sometimes you have one or two on the team that is really fast, and then yours is a little. But here, all hands is at full speed.
Yeah, it was definitely moving fast, and they also practice together quite often,
Yeah.
so that does
So,
the
and
difference as
also
well.
here we have a team that's really fast.
Yeah, are we gonna run? Go for a
25.
run? Yeah. Oh, that's what I also do. That I just run elsewhere in the table to just pick up pieces, and then I go actually back where I left from.
So
So
that before.
that also works. Yeah. And we are now like 34
Minutes into the
4 minutes. So yeah,
in.
and it's gonna be interesting
Was
to
there
see
anyone
if there's,
saying something below 40?
yeah, 38 minutes.
That could be because
I
sort
think
of
it
genius,
is.
they were getting close.
Yeah, I mean 5 minutes. If you look at the piece count there and consider it's 4 people, might be even under that. But yeah, it's
Over
going
here.
places.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it seems to be like the biggest hole is actually that left top corner. Oh, sorry, right top corner.
Yeah.
where
Was
people
it that for all the
next to them.
teams, the top teams? I'm not sure. Most places we see they're missing that.
Oh wait, they are also quite far, I think. It's gonna be also interesting. Is there gonna be like a big
Oh yeah, you
difference
see that
somewhere in
Venus.
the
That's
top?
also they have now assembled the flower in
Yeah.
that corner, but all the other pieces, that's what's missing. They are very close.
Yeah, yeah, and we will
Less
see
than
like.
100 pieces left.
And now we're gonna see also Arctic puzzlers, how they are doing on table number 1 over there. Also really working. You can see Kristen putting pieces. She's gonna run out of pieces very soon. Probably gonna need some more. But they also have like good.
Do you
good
think
tray
they
work
have
over
jailed?
there.
There was three pieces laying away from us. Maybe they were jailed.
Yeah, it's always like, is that intentional or by accident? You never really know. They really working.
It
on
seems
putting
that
those
it's
pieces
very
in.
difficult to put in the. There's some trees there
Yeah.
at the top right corner.
Yeah, because they're kind of going everywhere and in every angle, so even if you try to rotate the piece, you can't really say which way is it without knowing.
Really speeding up.
Yeah. And also working that area kind of like,
They have up in the top right corner. They have put it in the other direction.
yeah, they put
They
it
have
sideways.
directed against the box. So here they have the image in the same way as on the box.
Yeah.
Would you recommend that? Have you any thoughts about that? Because then
You just need to make sure, like, I mean, in pairs, people also put it sideways quite often. I'm just telling you that if you go to a competition and you are not, if the table looks even a little bit smaller than usual, measure it before you do that decision,
Yeah.
because it may not fit.
no, that's right.
Yeah,
but perhaps
that's why I'm like,
that-
disclaimer here, so I don't give a tip and then there are people like having their whole puzzle for like,
But it's not. It's only a few teams that has done that. Most teams
Yeah.
have.
yeah.
Now we are getting in.
Yeah. Okay, maybe in 1 minute. Maybe it's not gonna be under that 30, 38, but I think that's gonna be the winning guess today. I think it's gonna be very close to that. I'm just double checking if there was. No, that is definitely the only one.
So here we have a sort of genius. The top corner. We have.
Someone in the chat, and you made fun of my 38 minutes guess. I'll give you that. That's a very fair point. That is a very fair point.
It will be 38 something. I think.
No, but it's always, I actually like when people put like this, and I don't want to even say crazy, but like think that people are faster than they actually then end up being, because I think it's better to have like higher hopes and expectations rather than like saying like, yeah, it's gonna be like 50 minutes, and then people are like finished 15 minutes before that. Yeah, that
So
was
see
good.
that sort of genius. They have finished a part of the puzzle, so now the tray can be on top of the puzzle, being closer to the gaps. Last holes in the puzzle. They are down to 30. They have 40 pieces maybe.
Yeah, the
And
rock.
they should be able to put 40 pieces in
Yeah.
a minute, so it will be 39.
And this is hard when they still have like a little bit holes everywhere, so they cannot just put the tray
No,
in the
that's
middle
right.
because
No.
they would be blocking some of the where the pieces also need to go. But it's good that they have two trays that they have like a pairs kind of like working on each tray.
Yeah.
You just need to make sure that if you don't find the places, then at least swap the trays or something. But as said, this is kind of like diagonal, so I think they are actually having the more blue pieces where they are actually working. Like you can identify that it goes to this side of the puzzle.
And I think it will be the same as yesterday. They will finish ahead of everyone else. I think. It
Yeah.
looks like that. Now they are down to 40 pieces maybe.
Yeah. We are
Working very
yes.
fast, so it will.
Is it gonna be? Is it
I
gonna be
think
sub 40?
It will be sub 40. I'm pretty sure. They only have 20 pieces now. They only have to put 5 pieces in each.
Yeah. We're like.
Now they're down to
but-
15
and
pieces.
you can see the excitement in their hands, like everybody's like just put the pieces in,
12
you know.
pieces, 10 pieces.
Because they don't know how like close or far the other teams might
No,
be,
they
so
cannot
you're always
know.
like
We
trying to
know
put-
that they are. I think they are
Yeah.
pretty much in front. 2 pieces. 1 piece. Whoa! Congratulations, and we are sorry if we said something wrong. 39 was the perfect answer. 39.40, I
Yes.
think, or something like that.
Yes. And another victory for them in the teams category. So
Yeah.
they kind of like took the double trophy on that one home this weekend. And now we're just gonna see like who is going to be the next one. Is that only? It's like I'm trying to see how many pieces are left on each. I'm actually very interested to see if there is gonna be a bigger time difference between in the top 10, or are we gonna just have a wave starting very soon?
I'm not sure the wave is coming yet because
Yeah.
I'm not, but here we still have 40 pieces in the top corner, I think.
Yeah.
At the other Danish team, I think it was more like 80, something like that. So I think we have the silver medal going to the
Yeah, and
top.
I think with this one it's very similar like what we actually also saw yesterday, that a lot of teams actually moved on to that hard part rather early on, but then we started to have more difference on how long that specific last section took
Yeah.
to finish.
Because maybe you're good at some of the other parts and not that
Yeah.
good at that, and then you're slow down.
Yeah, like as I always say, like easy parts of the easy puzzles are easy for everybody, but so are easy parts of the puzzle are usually like very similar in speed.
So there's not that big difference, but then
Yeah.
when you get to more
Yeah.
difficult parts, it's
Exactly. So the BPM
So,
difference is
break by break,
majorly bigger.
they are very close now. But
Yes.
also the Swedish team.
Yeah, I think this might be actually very close. Very close. Like I don't actually even know any of these four.
Why
Like
do
who
they
would
go?
might come.
They
like,
shouldn't go away with the camera. No,
But
no,
where
no,
you
no, 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 go back, please.
Prove that we cannot. We don't have the walkie-talkie.
No, no.
Where are you going?
But I think we have.
Come back. But I think there's gonna be very tight on like on the top 5 right now. Like what will be the order of the second, third,
Maybe it
fourth,
will
and
be as
fifth.
crazy as the last round where we had
Yeah,
four
exactly.
in inside 11 seconds. We had 4
Exactly. And it just seems that there's a lot of teams just trying to
Oh, they also very
to figure out where the last pieces go. You can see the hands are just like moving and going places. Oh yeah. Really hard to say who will actually be in the podium.
I would like to see the Danish team again. Also because my daughter is in it. But
Yes.
they
of
seem
course.
to be very close to finish. Bring it off. They are all standing now, isn't that the team? Yeah, they are.
I think
so. Now we are back. So now we have. I think that's. Now we have the 4
Arctic
cameras.
puzzlers are gonna take it.
Is
it the last best?
Yeah, the Arctic puzzler went second. Congratulations, very well done.
Ooh,
And
amazing.
where is number 3?
Yeah, now
What
we
wasn't
have,
there was another team though, almost finishing off.
Yeah, now we only need the 3rd place. Who is gonna take the last podium spot?
I would like to have a Danish team because there was no Danes in the top 3 yet. in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's
We are
true.
hosting it.
That's true.
We let all the others win. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not the fact, but
Oh, they actually may take. I think they
Yeah.
may take the.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that is so close.
What is-
Unless there's something
do you know
else that I'm
what
not
is that
seeing.
team? Is that
Yeah. Oh, that's Paloma at least. I know Paloma is at there, so I'm trying to look what. I think it's Uten for Lorden. Please
Uden for
excuse.
Norden?
Yeah, please excuse my.
Swedish. Oh yeah, we have a 3rd place. That
Oh,
was the
is it?
podium.
I'm always like, is it Paloma? Is it like a? It's sometimes like I get confused.
Okay, but we had a 3rd
I'm
place,
pretty
no?
sure somebody's gonna
And
tell
now
me
we are
like,
going
yeah.
for the 4th place. It could be break by break in the lower right corner.
Yeah.
I cannot see how many pieces. Maybe there are more pieces. Maybe we have the which team is in the top.
We are. You can almost like see the. panic going on, or they're just trying to finish. Like it's going to be very interesting top 10 for sure, because we can just see that there is very close to rankings.
That
Sort it
team
out.
up in the left upper corner said, still sorting. That was the Danish saying. Yeah, so now that was the 4th place.
Whew. Yeah, yesterday's second team now took the 4th place.
And we have
Perfect
now
Fit
on
2.0.
the 2 lower corners, we have for the 4th place, the competition for the 4th place going on here in 2 lower cameras.
No, I think on the 5th place.
Are we going 5th place? Sorry.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
like,
4, yeah, we
I'm
only
like,
have 4.
it's not
Sorry.
does not matter, or am I like dreaming?
I'm getting
here?
tired. I think we have,
yeah,
we'll have
yeah.
a Swedish team and they only miss 2, 1 piece and done.
Yes.
5th place. Yeah.
5th place.
You see, she was not sure if they had orange, and then
Yeah.
she was happy.
Yeah. And let's see, and I think now we're gonna have a Danish theme next one, because little just 2 piece, 3, 1 more piece, 1 more piece, 1 more piece, and done.
Yeah, wait.
Yes.
Well
Always
done.
waiting for that last one. Yeah, it's always like people lift their hands up when they finish, and yeah, taking of course the team pictures. That's an important part.
So on every finish, the camera, the video camera is on, but there's also a photographer that take pictures
Yeah.
so everyone get a picture when they finish.
Absolutely.
And now, what are we? Emil, do you remember? Is it the 7th or 8th place? The 7th place is we are running up for the 7th place. It's in the top
Okay,
left
so
corner.
I found out. Sorry, I have an interesting fact. I had to Google it because I didn't want to say it on live stream just in case I'm wrong and I remember it incorrectly. But the thing that we lift our hands when we won,
yeah.
it's actually somehow kind of like a wired human response, and people who have been blind since birth also do it. Athletes who are blind. So
Interesting.
it's very interesting. I remember that, but I had to double check it. But now we're gonna have some people coming
And
in
now we
to
are
the studio.
we have people in the studio. It's like a recap from yesterday, somehow,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Because you won again. Congratulations.
Maybe you should ask the questions so I don't ask the same questions by accident.
I can try.
Yeah. Working out the mic situation here.
Welcome again, Sort of Genius.
Thank you.
You won once again. Congratulations.
Thanks.
What are your opinion on this image?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
hard.
like this is what we said when after the pairs, and you asked us what do we
I
hope it
know.
to be.
I know.
Something opposite from yesterday, and then we opened the bag and we said, oh no, what have we done? why did we ask for this?
Oh, I was thrilled over here. I was like, you got it, what do you asked for?
But
Yeah.
luckily,
Yeah, but our time is about the same as yesterday, like 40, 50 seconds difference from the puzzle yesterday. So
We had
Pretty-
predicted that it would take at least 5 minutes more. Not all,
Yeah.
everyone in
Yeah.
the chat. But
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
had predicted that it would be harder.
yeah, well, the team
I
has
thought
like
it would be harder, yeah.
yeah, the strengths are divided. We have
Yeah.
2 radiant people and 2 busy people, so puzzlers. So I think we're pretty much balanced. Yeah,
And you ended up with the upper right corner.
everywhere.
A bit of everywhere, but
Yeah.
But
there
it
were
seems,
more in
it
Yeah.
seems that in that corner you had the biggest
Yeah.
holes
Yeah,
when,
towards the
when
end.
it was coming together.
Yeah, the upper right corner, like I tried, I couldn't. You tried as well, and then we just gave it.
He took care of the
Yeah.
pictures, and then
Yeah.
the rest of it was fine once
Yeah.
we started.
But did you then flip? Did you
Yeah, we did shuffle.
Shuffle.
Yeah. I ended up,
positions?
yeah, earlier I ended up upside down. I was a bit disoriented, but yeah, it was fine.
And
So
I
you're
have
not
no
used to
idea.
doing
No,
the-
I usually do it up like right way up.
I have no idea about the right corner there on top. I was on this area all the
it
time.
was-
Yeah.
It seems that this flower up here, and then there's a lot that it wasn't. Yeah.
I have a question because I'm really even struggling to describe by words this puzzle here. So how do you find, like, you can say flowers and leaves, but there's so many random things. Like I don't even have words in any language for them. What were you like saying? Were you trying to just be like playing alias and be like, I'm trying to do this red thing? Can you please look
I
at
said, I'm
pointing
giving you
at it?
some grass, and it was the leaves on top. But then she was like,
Yeah.
I see why you're calling it grass.
Yeah, it was like grass, but oh, it was leaves. Okay, yeah. Praying mantis. Yeah.
Just handful of something interesting.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
might
that
be
was
interesting
a-
for
yeah,
you
yeah,
or
that was
interesting
a-
for you, or and then you just got something and figured it out.
Sky
Yeah.
pieces, quotation mark.
Yeah, I get pieces. I get told these are some purple pieces. Like, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, and
then
I get
comments are
interesting pieces. I'm like, yeah, thanks. These are fine.
What
Yeah.
are interesting pieces here?
I guess.
Yeah, for me it's
Colorful
different
stuff.
for all of us what's interesting, but I got like this area, the
Yeah.
stripy things here and some of the frog and yeah.
And solid pieces go to Laura and
Yeah, and I think sometimes there is even this like a puzzle language. I know, for example, people who do like sceneries or something. I don't know, a city view or something. They just call it the floor. No matter if it's a road or grass, it's a floor of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And often when we have like cat animals, it doesn't matter if it's a puma or a tiger or leopard. We just call it a tiger or cat,
Yeah.
and everybody knows what we're doing.
Exactly.
So maybe it's something like that that
Yeah.
you just describe, but just try to work on.
Yeah, some
something.
insects there. They had some fancy terms for the different insects, but
they were, but
yeah. But I didn't even know what you were puzzling, so yeah, it's hard puzzle. Yeah.
Happy with this one?
Yes. Yes. Also, Tobias's team was wishing for a pick and place puzzle, so at least this is more
Yeah.
that than the one yesterday. So I'm waiting to see how they do.
Yeah, that's true. That is very kind of like a different, and I think that tells about the strength of your team, because yesterday you won with a completely different photograph, more like plain sections, and this one is really like busy and
Yeah.
almost repetitive in a sense.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. What are you gonna go to celebrate, or are you just heading straight to the airport, getting home, or?
Yeah, to the airport.
Yeah.
All right, but congratulations again, and I hope you had a fun weekend, and
Absolutely.
we hope to see you in another competitions.
You,
Yeah.
You will be.
we will be there.
Yeah.
Just a final question. Are you going to World?
No.
Not this year.
We did World Series, so that was
Yeah.
the main event for this year.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, perfect.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you. Congratulations.
All right.
Nice. And
Probably a lot
while
of
we were
finishes
talking, there
stuff.
was a lot of finishers.
Yeah.
I don't know if Emil has kept counting. So we're not maybe four.
So we
since while we're away.
so we
we'll
should have
be
at least
around.
top 10. We should have already,
Yeah,
I think.
I can see if the results
Yeah,
are
where we're trying to look into it. Yeah, but and also very interesting to see. Of course, sometimes the top teams can actually do, even if it's a harder puzzle, they can do very similar times. But I'm actually interested to see if we, for example, compare the top 10 or top 20, and those kind of like where is the time
Yeah.
on those breaks.
Right now we have a top 10, top 9, but in the previous round in the past there was an error, so for a long time there was a wrong seeding in for one of them, so that could happen, so we cannot be 100% sure if you haven't seen it on screen, but because these things happens, but it was solved. So right now we have, it seems that we have 9 finishers. Yeah, that's on the official board, there is more finishers.
And to be honest, we seem to be. So yesterday, if we look at the top 10, the 10th place that went to the Norwegian puzzlers yesterday, they actually finished the puzzle in 52 and 52. So we are actually in very similar
Yeah, because
timeline.
right
here.
now it says 49 on the 9th.
Yeah. So we're in very similar.
So we thought it would take more time, but in fact it's more or less the same.
Yeah, that's how it seems. At least like a
I would
time,
have thought.
time-wise.
Yeah.
But that's also like, this is what
Get
makes
it
the
on
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That actually makes it hard to analyze puzzles that are completely different, because you can't actually like compare them. in a way. Like if you would have two sceneries, you would say like, oh, the sky on this one is harder, so this one is gonna take a longer time. And when you have completely like different art style and difference in there, it's really hard to actually say like how do those puzzles compare. But yeah, this is very, very interesting to follow. And there we can see
several of us that are close to finishing off.
Are they? Oh, they're having. So here you can also see some teams have the whole, like the puzzle box is kind of vertical way. So they're puzzling basically the same way as they're doing it.
So that's another way, instead of turning around the puzzle, you can turn the box. But I'm not a fan of that.
I'm not fan of it either. To me,
I don't think it's a problem that you see it there and then look the other way.
Exactly, because
this
in
is
your
not a
brain,
problem.
exactly, because in your brain that's the way you look at the image anyway. But for me, when it's like vertical or like sideways, it creates like this.
Then I'll turn my head to see
Exactly, it creates me this issue that I have to mentally rotate twice now instead of just once.
Because,
so that's I
because
don't
our
like
eyes
it.
and brains are good at seeing the perspective. It doesn't need to be in that light.
Yeah, I definitely not a fan of it. I think it's some of those things that sometimes you have to compromise in a team if there is like very strong preferences.
Have you tried that with some of the teams that you have trained?
I sometimes like these days because I'm less serious these days, so I just don't care. So I'm like going with whatever the majority finds the easiest. And I've also found, especially when I started puzzling with Steffi, like a little bit over a year ago, and because she's faster than me, so I kind of like sacrifice myself a lot of times. Like I do the harder parts and things like that. So I don't really mind anymore. I'm like well adjusted, just whatever works for the team.
Yeah. So here we have the cool team name. They are finishing right away. In a few seconds. They only
very close.
What is it? 6 or 10 pieces?
Just
no, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they were
hiding
some pieces. Someone was hiding pieces. But then now we're down to 3 pieces, 2, 1. There is That's another thing with this kind of puzzle. They had to look around to see if there still was missing a piece. It's not that obvious to see if they're missing a piece.
Yeah, especially when you have a darker background, so you may not like literally see that there is.
Because if you have bright colors and so on, it's very easy to spot.
Yeah.
And when there is something that's more or less the same color as the same, it can be hard to see.
Yeah, and there's also another, I think another Finnish team also there working not too far away from finishing either, and then some Danish team name that I do not understand.
Knækkerbræk.
That team name is Optional Exam. There has to be a story there. Nobody just comes up with that. Nobody just comes up with that. And AI wouldn't come up with that either, so.
Maybe. You never know. Okay, here we have a team.
Yeah, they even have candies over there, if I can see. Little snackaroo.
I think they will come close to 2 hours, maybe. But a lot of the other teams are very close.
Yeah. And I think that it will be actually look much more towards finished when they actually put all the islands together. Sometimes when people just work on islands that they're far away, it looks like it's not that far away, but when they all come together, then it's like, wow. I have to say, because SJ, who is in the chat very active, is in my Puzzle Tussle crew, where we do this online. Like just 4 of us, I'm commentating, and 3 of them, and she is always, when I commentate those Puzzle Tussles, she always looks like she's not going anywhere, and then out of nowhere she just connects everything, and then she's magically or like literally winning, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. I have also in several competitions seen some of them. They were ahead, and then at some point in the last 20%, it flips and the other kids.
Yeah. And now we can see. I wish I would know all the languages so I would understand all these fancy names.
There was one Norwegian that didn't.
They have very nice shirts over there, clean shirts. Very important stuff.
Yep. Which one of them?
The one with the gray shirts.
On the top right one.
Mm-hmm. That one.
Yeah. Thank you, Emil. And they're very close. I think. Oh no, they won't.
It's funny, we can handle the cameraman, but we can kind of try to influence the one who is changing the screens here.
It's nice. And
yeah, we're very close to the 1 hour mark. I'm very interested to see how many teams will be finishing
right
under
now,
an hour.
the result list is 10 minutes behind, so I still only have the first 9.
Yeah, but yesterday we had 17 teams out of 40 who finished under an hour. So
I think
it
it's
was a
similar
little bit
today
less than
because
half.
when you look
Yeah.
around the room, it seems that half
Yeah.
swing.
Maybe.
There's a lot of empty tables, but they were not occupied because we only had 42 tables.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, don't let it like.
So if you look
Yeah.
at the camera, and it shows the direction in one of the end of the. As you see now, they have not been occupied.
Yeah, because we started off the day with the round with 140,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now
we
we
had
have
a full
42. So. And about the finish. Oh, exactly. I would say very close. Might be in the same second.
I was looking at the Danish team because that's my own teammates. I didn't see which of them was first.
They might be even on the same second. I'm not 100% sure, but we will see later. But might be on the same second. And looks very cool on live stream because usually competitors go and check their like own finish from the live stream afterwards to see. So that's cool to see that how close they were with another team because they probably don't know if they're not even close by that team in the room.
And we can say, I don't know if you mentioned it before, we was talking about that in technical parts early on. The clock you see on the screen is not exact the right time. It's a few seconds off. So right now it's only 2 seconds off. In fact, it has been more off in some of the other competitions. So that when we say a time, looking at the clock, it can be 2 or 3 seconds. In this competition, it's only 1 second.
Absolutely, and they only have few pieces left there as well. They are already there, like they're on their last tray. They just put 2 trays together, just trying to work on those 1,000 pieces later. Is
and
that
that's
what
where
it
we
said?
are now. 1,000 pieces later. Because you know, it's not a 1,000-piece puzzle. It's a 1,006-piece puzzle. I think all the rails bring us 1,006 pieces.
Yeah. That is very, very true because it's not exactly.
Doesn't matter that much, but something really hard.
But sometimes it is, yeah. If as long as all like most 1,000-piece puzzles have the same, but sometimes you have like different brands. Different brands have a different logic on how they sum it up. So that can actually.
Now again we have a top, the team top. Yeah, Swedish team. Yeah, they ended in left. And then we have another Swedish team. They were very close.
To finish,
10 seconds apart, maybe.
Maybe just few pieces putting in. Where is the? At this point also, it's like where are the holes left?
Yeah,
like where do I
because
put
they are
this
not that
piece?
easy to see if you have the grey tables and the more or less grey pieces. Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah, actually, I think a great example of that piece counting is that Ravensburg back in the day, not anymore, but used to do square puzzles that were called 500-piece square puzzles. Like the package says 500-piece puzzles. It has 572 pieces.
Yeah, so that's
so when people did them for speed puzzling, they were like, how was I so slow? Like super disappointed in their time until they are told that
you in fact put down what is it, 20% more pieces?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, they are gonna finish very soon as well.
Yeah, another Danish team, in mere, 1 piece more.
I can see they're also laughing there a little bit. Yeah, this is very, very close. Just a couple more pieces. But if you do it this way, you must have trays. I know most teams use
when
trays.
You turn it around?
Yeah, because if you don't have trays and you want to slide the pieces to the other side, you literally can't do that. If you don't have trays and you do it the other way around, you actually do have space to do that. But in this scenario, there wouldn't be. But very little teams don't use trays at all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Very happy. Very a nice puzzle shirt over there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We have 2 more teams very close in the left corner, so left up.
Yes, it's quite nice spacing now, like that it's not like every second somebody's finishing, but kind of like almost every minute or 2 or 3 that somebody's finishing, so we see somebody's getting closer and like kind of like cheer for them, like oh it's only 20 pieces left while they're working on it. So that is pretty cool. The cameraman just going around over there. Say who is one I can't.
Great name.
Yeah, sometimes the names are just so golden, especially if they have a story.
Also stick a family conflict underneath of that.
Yeah, exactly. Another Finnish team there about to finish.
Yeah. Team 24.
The right way to finish.
Intergalactic Jigsaw Diamas.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very Finnish name.
No. We don't do too often Finnish names, I don't think so.
No, because no one can pronounce it and understand.
I don't know, I don't think it's just I will have to check them. We do have Finnish names and Finnish nations, but not always.
Oh,
Yes.
they celebrated too early.
Yeah. Bit too early.
We've also been seeing that the 2 last pieces, all the other members, all the other team members, they are pointing. It's going in. It's going in there.
Yeah. But it's good that somebody is like find the hole. I find the piece.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Then it can speed up.
Oh yeah, and they are gonna finish right in this minute. Just a few pieces there. Yeah, somebody's trying to see is there any more pieces, you know, on the top by accident. Yeah, I think they're looking for something. Either the hole or the piece.
They were using their hands to find the holes,
Yeah.
so they couldn't see where the holes were. Yeah, super.
Nice one.
Congratulations.
And here you can actually see quite nicely how many
Oh, they
pieces are
still
still
missed
left.
one. Oh, no. Say, no.
Where is it?
They haven't said it yet. They should see end. Stop counting. They have used more than 10 seconds now.
Wop, wop, wop. Where is the piece? And it's not even about the finishing, for me at least.
Now they have got a time, but if you as top team, you just taking the penalty.
There it matters.
And then again, hope as we saw, was it this morning? In the pairs, they missed a piece, and then they took the penalty and were sitting there. Will we win, or will it be someone else?
Yeah, but I think at that point it's more like. You would, of course, because you're gonna get this puzzle to take you with home. So of course it's like annoying. It's like, oh,
I don't think they were thinking that much of which time they got. They were finished in good time before the end.
Yeah, exactly. They just wanted to finish the puzzle.
We're only a little bit over half time mark. 1 hour, 7 minutes, 30. We almost have it now.
Yeah, but quite often, like if you're in a competition, you're missing pieces or having extra pieces, go ask the volunteers because they usually know another person who is missing pieces or having extra pieces, and they very often match.
Yeah,
so then you can actually get that piece.
These puzzles are probably made in the same batch as a factory.
Yeah.
So if there is a factory mistake, it could be in another box.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna have more finishes just. Actually very close to each other, I think. Just a few pieces, both of the teams. I don't know which one is going to be. Yeah. I think...
Was it the same second?
I cannot say once again. I have no idea.
At the lower left corner in the black shirt, that's Sven Erik. He's helping setting up some of the puzzles, training camps in Aarhus. Okay, maybe now it's the time to make a little commercial.
Commercials are...
If it's possible to get
our screen back on the screen.
Yeah.
Woo!
So here I will show you in this same venue.
Yes.
They will have a Danish puzzle marathon, and it's open for everyone. You can probably find it. Maybe then you can take the afterwards. You can try to use that. You can go back. Scroll back and use the use
Yeah, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot.
Yeah. Then there's still spots. It will be in this venue, 10 hours.
Yeah.
A puzzle team of up to 6 puzzlers. They should do as many puzzles as possible.
Yes. In 10 hours, and I would assume it's the regular, so 4 people can puzzle at the same time.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I'm not sure about the rules.
I'm
But
pretty
you
sure.
can- yeah.
I have never seen a marathon where it wouldn't be that way, so I just assume.
Yes, I'm sure. So you can find it using that QR code. So yeah, look at it. Now we have been shown so many puzzle competitions. You probably now want to go to a competition, even though you maybe not have tried it before. Then make up a team with 6 people.
Yeah.
Come to Køge.
And marathons are super fun. They're a little bit different because you're not in full speed mode. Like you can kind of do that, but it's different. It's different vibe. It almost have like this festival vibe. I always say there's usually music going on, and you have the breaks. Like you don't have breaks here. Everybody's puzzling and then you're done.
Right.
But there you can go like chat with people while you breaks, and it's just so much fun. And usually you have plenty of snacks on your table, and yeah, it's just fun. And 10 hours is actually very, very doable. There is also 24-hour marathon, so 10 hours is very, very doable because you do have breaks if you have more than 4 in your team,
Yeah, of course.
which I definitely recommend. So everybody will have a little bit of break time as well.
We have one camera that's frozen.
Yeah, that has happened a couple of times this weekend, but that doesn't really matter. We're not
the
reliant
camera
on that
batteries.
one.
They get hot and then they.
Yeah.
they stop.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
true.
about that, but I still think that will capture everyone.
Yeah,
I
and
can put
that
on
happens.
just 2 minutes, then I can put on the classification.
Okay, somebody confirmed. I took a screenshot. The QR code worked.
Thank you. That's good.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm just gonna put also my the speed up discount for the last time to the chat, so we're done with the commercials. Ay. We are going. Yeah, I actually have that problem as well. That sometimes I have like a 2-camera setup when I film my YouTube videos, but I actually use just my phones. So sometimes the phone also heats and it stops filming. It just gets stuck, which is like actually a very good like a backup feature in the cameras, that they don't let it overheat.
You don't want to
Yeah.
have a burning battery.
Yeah, that would be another thing.
It's a problem on big professional cameras.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just, I don't know if you can hear it, but Emil behind the scenes says that it's not only GoPro or simple cameras, it's also
All the
the expensive
yeah.
pro cameras that does do that.
Okay, that's good to know. So I'm not gonna spend all my money on.
And you don't have to buy a very high.
I would be
Probably.
very sad.
Do we have the classification? Could you put that on? On the classification? Is that I have changed the puzzle? I think I've changed it.
I know nothing about anything. What's happening? Well, I know they're about to finish the puzzle.
Yeah, they're finishing off.
Yeah, just a few more pieces. Oh yeah, you meant that one.
Yeah,
okay.
now you can
yeah.
all look at your phones at home, but you can also see it here. Here we have the rotating score.
Peace and quiet. Is that a team of parents? Or? No, I just love these names.
Oh,
I think the
just
best
so
part
now
of this
we'll
is the
see.
names.
Now we'll see 6 ranks at a time.
Brick by brick. Flip, no flip.
So now we can, if we look at the screen, we'll see when we hit the 1 hour mark. Well, you said how many was finished
Yeah.
at the 1 hour mark? Here we got 12 in on the 1 hour mark.
Yesterday it was 17.
Okay.
Interesting.
But there was 17 in 1 hour, 2 minutes, so it's not that different.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
So right now we have 22 registered finishers. We will show that a little bit later again.
Yeah, and yesterday we had only two teams that didn't finish. Very, very close of finishing. So we'll see what the situation will be today with an extra half an hour.
When I saw that some of the volunteers from the Swedish, they were doing it again today, and they are not used to doing speed puzzling. So they are here with their family, I think, and then they decided yesterday they helped the organizing a little bit.
Yeah.
Today they're competing for
That
fun.
is super nice.
Oh, and there we have table number 8. They are filming their own performance.
Yeah, I think a lot of people take like time lapses.
In the beginning, you saw really a lot of also at Worlds putting up cameras.
Yeah.
I have not seen that often at this competition. So maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it's that common in Nordics in general. There's few people who always like. I actually started like maybe some of people have noticed, but I actually these days live stream my competitions. So I'm actually live, which is also very bad because the phone is really heating, and I'm just like hoping that it works because I cannot obviously keep an eye on my own live stream. There was one live stream, I thought I started it. The moment I started the puzzle, it shut it down on its own by some magical reasons. Can always win. But it's actually nice to then look back and kind of like analyze of what did I do. Because sometimes I finish a puzzle and I'm like thinking like, was that a mistake or not? Or was there like a piece in the wrong place? Or did I lose some pieces, for example? Like where did it go? You can go all the way back and check what actually happened there.
Yeah.
And I think they're about to finish. Those are the last pieces.
2 pieces,
Yes,
1 piece.
one more. Who get to put it in?
No, I know, yeah.
Yes.
Super. That was 214.
Is that a Norwegian team
Yeah,
or?
overseas to find our piece. It's a Norwegian team.
Yeah, I saw some similar faces, so must have been. Okay, let's see what is going on. Yeah, I can see
that
not
they
too
have
many.
a very big part. Oh no!
Yeah.
No.
That's
it
so
went
hard.
more or less, but still, when you then some of the pieces disconnect, then you have to use time on that. Doesn't matter that much, but.
And we have here at least like 2 teams that are very close, like working on the last 2 trays.
Yeah.
Trying to find places for the pieces. And did we actually see how many teams has actually finished so far? Or did I miss that part? I can see 20. Oh, you can actually see here, for example, that placement number 20 is actually split because it's exactly the same second.
So that was what we were looking at. We
I think that's the one. Yeah.
2 Danish teams.
That's definitely the one I'm trying to look for. Yeah.
That was no fur thanks in Danish.
Yeah.
And then the dinner table is mine.
Also,
finished at exactly the same time.
We have also here between the 13th and 14th place, there's only 1 second difference. So I think that's what we also saw much earlier because they finished within around 1 hour. Yeah, very interesting. Such a close times. And it almost feels like it comes in a waves of like, not a wave, but like a group of 2 that are very close, and then another 2 and another 2.
That has happened several times in the competition. They're closing in.
Yep. Not too much left. We are definitely gonna finish it very soon. I'm literally yawning here. But it's also kind of like, I like how the schedule have been done for the whole event because it's not like getting too late. So you still even may have time, at least yesterday you have a lot of time till to go rest a little bit, till go back to socialize before you need to go to sleep for the next day. Also today there's kind of like plenty of time, so you don't need to be traveling like at midnight.
And there's not, it's also in the nationals there is more rounds. So we have, because there is 2 rounds and then a final for more, both individual and pairs that gives more. So. And
I think, okay, now I'm actually trying to go, we are really bad at estimating you know how many pieces are left, but now I'm trying to like literally, I think
There
that
is
is
15 pieces. 15
Yes.
pieces, yes. 15. We are down to. I don't know. Do they have the tray on top of some of the holes? Because now they're down to 10 pieces. 10 pieces, yes.
I would assume if they do, they are aware of it.
8 pieces. 8. Maybe 3 pieces left.
And the last one, who's gonna take the last piece? Who's gonna take it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Amazing. I love the headpieces as well. And the hair, like very fancy.
Saknar det.
Wait, what is body like? Contents may cause overwhelming excitement and shortness of breath. Is that a thing or is this puzzle related? I am not sure.
I don't think it's puzzle related. Body land isn't that
But the excitement part, I was like, oh, this must be on purpose, right? But now I'm no longer actually sure.
That's because it's from a cardboard. It's from a box. So there's some kind of warnings of what's inside the box.
It's a protein bar plant currently.
I don't know what they warn about. Why is there a warning on that? Transportation box for
marketing. Okay, and there, yes.
Oh yeah, we have 10 pieces left, I think. Oh no, yeah, there's some on the top two. They are. Now maybe they're down to 10 pieces. Less, it's 8 pieces. But maybe one
Just
of them
4?
also hold one in the hand. I cannot be sure because that's not a good start.
Yeah, everybody's having a piece in their hand right now.
If you are holding pieces in your hand, that's bad strategy when you are in the end game. Yeah.
Ta-da! Done.
Congratulations to team number 29.
From
that was
Norway
also
as well.
Norwegian.
Yes.
Like mother, like daughter.
And lovely mascot. Yeah, they won yesterday. They had like this random raffle of prizes for some things. Yeah. It was super nice. I really like that idea.
Even though they gave too many puzzles to the first random, so they had to take them back because they only had one puzzle for each of the teams. That was a bit of fun. Here we have team 41.
Just a few pieces left. Ooh, on a black tray. On a very dark puzzle. On a very dark table as well.
Oh yeah. It's a Swedish team. Because there's a Dane there, I didn't understand, but that must be a mixed team. Teams Sveds.
Only
I'm not
4
sure.
pieces left. Putting in. Oh yeah.
Team Swedes.
Yeah.
Nice. 2 more pieces in. 2 more pieces in. They're trying to find where they go.
Where is it?
Where
that
does it
was
go? Is it maybe under?
Yeah, there
yes,
was under
there.
Congratulations. Nice done.
Amazing. And there you can already once again see a little bit like how many teams are actually left there. Not too many, not too many.
I think we are almost down to 10 teams.
Might be. Let me try to see if I
I'm not sure we can see it yet.
update.
Right now we can see 27. That would say there is 15 left.
Yeah, I have to say now they're pretty much on real time. The results coming in.
Yeah, but that's because it updates every 5 minutes or so. So if you're hitting the right.
I'm not too sure about that.
Maybe not.
Because we were 10 minutes pretty like much all the time behind. But I think now they're like literally there is more time, so they can probably just get one paper. A lot of volunteers are available, so they would get just quicker in. And I think they also they have actually pieces on both sides, but they are not too far. They definitely gonna finish even even before 90 minutes, and we still have another
minutes.
Exactly. We have plenty of time to get these beautiful puzzles done for the weekend, and then we will have the award ceremony right after this. So
stay tuned.
Exactly. Don't go anywhere.
we're also they're also very close, Team 26.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin and the ladies.
All right.
Translated.
I can make a wild guess of whistle.
You don't have to. I'm pretty sure.
I'm confident.
Yeah.
In
And
my
they have
evaluation.
they have maybe 20 pieces because there's also pieces on the
Yeah,
other
there's
side.
a few on the other side.
Around 20 pieces left.
And it's funny, like I'm wondering if there's like a purpose because some of them are on the tray and some of them are on the side of the tray. So is there something like I already tried this piece, so I don't put it back to the tray, I put it back to the table?
Maybe there was
Yeah.
only he just put in 2 pieces that will stick together, so that must be something they left out. Now we are down to
Yeah.
10 pieces.
Now we have this like a hand tray.
Yeah, but that
Situation
will work
going
if
on.
you just show it for the others. You don't have
Yeah, exactly.
just don't
and
hide it.
Yeah, you have it closer by as well, so I think that works perfectly, and that's what we usually do when we do solo.
But they
we
also
just
had-
feed the pieces with the other hand
Yeah,
for
yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the last one?
3, 2,
Is it?
no, there's
They
one. They
do
cannot
the
find the
problem,
last
where
one.
is
Maybe it's an extra piece. It could be an extra piece. Yeah, it was an extra piece.
Okay, declare it
Congratulations.
as an extra.
So in fact, they should have deducted a few seconds, in my opinion, because that's
and
not in the
hopefully
rule
that
set.
and hopefully that piece will find the right puzzle because we saw that there was something that was missing. So I think that
So
might
if
be
you're in the
matchy one.
competition, listening in, probably not. But then if you have a missing piece, then try to ask.
Yeah.
At the Danish championships, we left the extra pieces at the table where
Oh,
they
yeah,
do
yeah,
the
yeah.
timing, where he put in the.
We actually had the same in Finnish championship
Then
as
you
well.
could go there
yeah.
afterwards and ask if there was extra pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And this was, I have to say, surprisingly, this puzzle was in a way that people had very similar way of doing it.
Yeah.
Even now that we're looking at kind of like the teams who are still working on it, it looks very, very similar of what we saw earlier on the top teams table. Yeah, and then we have the Swedish organization trying to make things happening.
I'm not sure what that means. Can't lead. I'm not sure.
I didn't even see that. I missed it. I think David is eating something.
Yeah.
Just casually. The brothers over there. Just like a little snack time.
And you said he's normally doing the organizing behind the scenes
Yeah.
of the Swedish championship.
Yeah, I think David is the chairman of the board, but they're both like their brothers, and their father is also like involved and everything. So yeah, they've been organizing it as long as I know, as long as I've been part of it as well. So I mean part of it.
But they didn't. In the Danish organization started out with 4 speed puzzles.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's how a lot of like newer organizations actually start. It's like, oh, we want to have that in our country as well.
But then, it has also been complained a little bit because then they participate in the Danish competition and is in the top. They haven't won every year, but they were in the top every year, and someone said, okay, but they are in the organization. Should they be there? Not that is not that anyone really was, but still someone said that. But they had to know that they didn't know the puzzles.
Yeah. They don't know. That's for sure.
It was the first year. It was my wife that got all the puzzles. Next year was one of their parents that got all the puzzles.
Yeah, that I can say for sure. To my knowledge, there's never been a case that the organizers who also compete would know the puzzles.
No.
So that doesn't happen. I do also agree in a way that you should either compete or organize. But we are a sport that we just started this whole competing. We just started our first association, like just a few years ago. We only had few, so you had to just get it started. But that's probably where we're kind of like moving towards that. There are people who are more focused on organizing or competing rather than have this kind of like a dual. Because we talked about a lot about the sports being recognized.
Yeah, right.
So it is one thing that you actually can have because you can have a conflict of interest in just. And I don't mean, it doesn't mean that they have impact on, for example, table seatings lighting and choosing the venue. Obviously, nobody's trying to like drive their like give themselves an advantage.
No.
But just because it's hypothetically possible, it's conflict of interest.
Exactly.
It's the same reason I would never be in the Finnish Association board, because I have a business on puzzles, and to me that's too much of conflict of interest. So.
But when the Danish organization was started, they said that we would like to get this out in Denmark, but we will still compete.
Yeah.
But now more of them haven't been on all competitions.
Yeah, and you get more people involved, and you get more volunteers and people who actually like to organize. Because I know a lot of people in the puzzle community, like they even rarely do puzzles, but they really love organizing the events.
And that's nice, having the ones that really like to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So there is also like people, for example, like Jim from the US, who commentates a lot of EJJs and also the World Series.
Yeah.
When have you seen him puzzle?
I've never seen him puzzle, but
exactly.
Maybe I haven't looked.
But he also he loves the commentating, and I know he's also an excellent coach. So yeah, there are kind of like different kind of roles that you can do.
Exactly.
We do have passion for puzzles, but they're in a different ways and
if you look
different
at
perspectives.
sport commentators, they are often have been athletes themselves before they went into being on live TV.
Yeah, that is true. It's the retired athletes.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm also here.
Yeah, exactly. More or less retired, not complete.
Yeah.
We'll probably do more. I'll be in competitions at other times.
It's been a long day here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we still have a lot of. Should I try to see if we could get some more?
Okay, what?
Get other into the internet.
Yeah. We could even have somebody who finished recently, just to tell their experience instead of just limiting the people.
We'll try that. We'll
I'm
wait
willing
until
for
Emil will
anybody.
come back.
Yeah.
Then I will go out and try.
Yeah,
to
don't leave me here alone. Something goes down, like.
But we cannot do anything. We are sitting here alone now. All the computers is standing there.
Yeah, like literally now we kind of changed the screen, so it's funny that you've probably seen the plant that is behind us here. So we kind of like dropped it earlier. We were trying to readjust to some things here in the little studio of ours, but luckily it's plastic.
Yeah.
So otherwise
Nothing
it would have been
happened.
another.
No plants was hurt.
Yeah, that would have been a completely different thing. So there's a lot of things happening here. Or imagine we like lost electricity or something.
Yeah, then we cannot do anything about that.
Yeah. And there, I think they're definitely gonna finish.
8 teams.
They're gonna finish
like
as
that.
well. Oh, they're.
The
fresh air coming to the venue. There's the big door open over there.
Yeah.
You can see. It's a very nice weather being in this weekend, which has been nice because people can actually go outside.
Yeah, it was almost too hot yesterday.
Yeah.
I talked to several people, participants. They said that the temperature inside the venue was hot.
Yeah.
Also yesterday when
Yeah.
it was very hot.
All right, but yeah, let's see. This is actually hard to count because the pieces are awfully scattered.
You are very far behind the screen. If there's still
Oh
some
yeah.
commentary.
But I'm not following that. I follow the chat. The chat is always something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'll go out and try to find someone.
Yes,
to
more
interview.
people to interview.
We'll try. Because now we have been sitting here so many.
Yeah.
For such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to find.
Go find people. Yeah, we're sometimes having these side chats because we're kind of like mic'd, so then if we need to communicate something else that it's not relevant for the live stream, we're just like, how do we communicate? But we were just talking because I also have the YouTube open because I'm watching the chat if there's any new messages from you guys. And he was just pointing out that did I notice that my live is actually like multiple minutes behind, but I said it doesn't impact the live chat that I'm following, so kind of like with these side chats going on here. But I think we have here maybe a little bit over 10 pieces, maybe 12 pieces left. because we have them on the both sides, and I think they have like 6 pieces on both sides right now. But they are about to finish this puzzle very, 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 very soon. And let's see if we're gonna have another case where there's an extra piece or missing piece. But I don't think so. I think they're all gonna go fit in. There's still one more piece. Yeah, I think all the pieces are in. No, there's still some butter pieces on the other side. I can see.
We
Everybody
have
has-
some of the interesting people.
Oh yes! Once in a lifetime, like actually in person. Okay, I'm getting more people. I'm getting more people here that I'm already chatting with, but you can't hear them yet. Give me like one second. They're gonna finish while we're working this out. Let me see. I think that's the last piece going in. Yes, that is the last piece. Oh, no. Once again, we're looking for. Yes, actually, we found this time the last piece. So yes, another team just finished, and you can still see there are some teams. But I have people in the studio.
Hi!
Tell us everything. How are you feeling? Did you like the puzzle? How did you enjoy the weekend? So many questions. Just talk.
I did really love this puzzle. I love the colors, even though that we wasn't the fastest team. I love the colors.
It was beautiful. It was such a beautiful puzzle. Sorry.
Yeah. How did you like the other puzzles earlier today?
The postcard?
Mhm.
Postcard is postcard. Yeah. We've seen them before, we've done them before.
Yeah.
So it was a bit unexpected to actually see quite a simple puzzle in this
Yeah.
competition, because it's so like repetitive from several competitions
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. I mean, postcard is postcard. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. What about the pairs puzzle?
The pairs, yeah.
The collage?
Oh yeah, the collage. I like that one. It was things everywhere, but it was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just see how much people have been putting energy on this, because everybody keep forgetting like what were the puzzles yesterday or today, myself included. You have no idea because you don't see it from my screen, but I go check very often what was the puzzle yesterday, just to talk about, because I already forgot. It's been a long but very fun weekend.
Super fun, super fun. We only competed today, but we did look at the results from yesterday just to see what the puzzles are in the competition. I haven't puzzled any of those ones.
Yeah. Are you also leaving, going back home today, or? Okay.
Yeah. Train leaves in 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Is the train station nearby?
10 minutes.
Okay, good.
So we're good. We're fine.
I'm like, wait a second. What is happening here? How do you like? I know at least you have done like online competitions. How does it compare to do online, just home versus here on site?
I mean, on-site is always better because you get so much from everyone else.
Yeah.
You get so much energy from sitting next to people and seeing people compete. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And like we're a few of us that do Puzzle Rush also.
Yeah.
And we usually compete like on site together. So we do try to get a bit of the competition feeling even when we're home.
Yeah.
So we're about 2 to 5 people, different kind of groups, but we're doing it together.
Yeah, I always like to watch it on Puzzle Rush when there's like multiple participants in the same location. Doing the puzzle, that's so cool. I also love all your accessories, especially the head thing. I'm a bit jealous. I'm like, I'm not a crafty person. I couldn't even make one. God, can I order one?
But you have to choose a color, so I guess red.
Yeah, that could work. That could work, definitely. And how do you do? I have to ask because the nails, like, I can't. How, does it like?
Well, I am a bit slower than everybody else, but I can do them when I'm cutting them off. I have done that once, and I'm calibrated to actually pick things up from about 5 centimeters away. So when I'm cutting them off, my calibration is totally off.
Yeah, that's true, because if you have them all the time, you kind of get just adjusted to it. That's why people are just confused, because I couldn't. Of course, I could not, because I'm not used to that. Any other competitions in your radar for this year that you're traveling to?
We're going to Gävle So I did sign up my full team without them knowing. And just,
Okay.
you signed up, now we're going.
Okay. Yep, we're going.
That works.
Yep.
Yeah. So that is the next one.
Yep.
And we also have some puzzle rushes left
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. And new ones are coming up for sale, I think, eventually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's not fully planned yet, but I'm going to do one more competition in Linköping. It's not fully like planned and done, but it was appreciated last time. So hopefully we're doing one more there too.
Okay, so cool. I wanna join.
You can, as long as it will be planned. You can join.
I could. I just want to go everywhere. This has been super fun. You probably also met a lot of other people. Did you do any other activities we had in the other room?
We did some of the raffles.
Yeah.
And we didn't do any of the 18,000 puzzle, but yeah, just enjoying.
Yeah, that was actually done. I think it was finished already maybe yesterday or this morning.
Yeah, it was.
Because I didn't get to do that, and I think they opened another, like it was just 1,000-piece puzzle or something for people to do, because people are so big. Like, they puzzle there, they have a half an hour break, and they just go do another puzzle in the activity room. So that is super exciting. What would you say for people who are thinking about, like, oh, should I come next year, or should I try out speed puzzling?
Go for it. Go for it.
Super fun. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna let you go so you don't miss your train. But thank you so much. This was awesome.
Thank you.
And I will see you in the puzzle rush at least. Ciao. Amazing. We still have another 19 minutes to go. We still have some teams over there. Oh, not leaving things behind. And they are about to finish. Oh, and there we have actually a team that has only 3 team members, and they are about to finish. That is amazing. And I think they're going to be super happy about it, that they still, you know, participated, even not having the full team, so to say. And right now, I would say they have like, maybe, I feel like 15 is going to be my go-to number when I'm just evaluating how many pieces they have left. Maybe now just 10, not too many, because all the pieces are on that side. And you can actually see, like, because they have one person left, so of course, naturally it takes longer. But I think their PPM is actually a bit higher just because of the missing person. And you can still see, like, they're actually pretty quick. Their hands were moving all this last minute that they were working on that puzzle. And yes, they're finished, and they're super happy about it. And here you can also see, look at now the arena, so you can see just a few teams left over there. Let's see what is the situation. I'm gonna see how does the result page look like. So far we actually have, now we might be actually once again 10 minutes behind on the results page, because it says that we have 29 teams finished, but the last locked in time is 1 hour 25 minutes, so I think there is another delay here going on. I think we do actually have more teams that has finished already. Oh my god, we have more people coming to our studio. This is amazing. All right. Okay, we have actually a whole crew. How should we do this?
Just finishing right now.
Okay, perfect.
Come in.
We have a team who just finished. I am super happy. So we have two microphones here, so maybe you can like share in a way. Let's see if we can get you. You don't want to be? Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to be. That's perfectly fine. How did you like the puzzle? How did you like the event?
The puzzle was beautiful in colors.
Yeah.
And it was very nice to be here. It's very exciting. So me and Elisa have been in the Swedish one, which was a lot of fun as well. And our friends here it's the first time.
What was your team name?
Out of the box.
Okay, is there more of a story to the name, or is it just we chose this one?
Just for the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many puzzle puns that you can make for the team names, and we just keep coming, having more. Did you participate in the other categories here today as well?
So me and my daughter did the pairs competition.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you like that puzzle?
that was also quite a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
details on it, just like this one.
Yeah. What was your because you have like a almost it's like a mixed team in a sense. What was your strategy going into this? Like you opened the box, you saw this puzzle. What was the discussion going on in the table?
Flip all the pieces, sort out the edges.
Yeah.
The youngest took the edges. The rest of
Yeah.
us went like, oh, I will take which color.
That was
Yeah.
just it.
Yeah.
And then just communicate during the way on colors
Yeah.
and motives and so on, and be really good at that. I
Yeah.
think we kind of managed to do that.
Yeah. We're happy that we finished.
Yeah. That's amazing, and that's always fun. Do you participate any other events now? Did you get the spark to do other
Not
events?
really. So this we teamed up a couple of weeks ago actually. So this was kind of a spontaneous crashing into this competition, and then maybe we can see if we can come back next time.
Yeah.
Could be
Yeah.
great. It's really a lot of fun, great teamwork and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I do appreciate the honesty, and we are in the Nordic Championship. I think we're all culture-wise very, just go for the honesty. But it's super fun that like this was spontaneous thing, because I think there's a lot of people watching, a lot of people thinking, should I come there? Should I just try it out, go have fun? And I think the answer there still would be that yes.
Just go and have fun.
Just go and have fun. That's a great thing.
Yeah, and then and especially the team sport is really nice with having to be together with friends.
Yeah, exactly. You get to chat a lot about other stuff than the puzzle as well, and just kind of like enjoy. It's almost like the original purpose of doing puzzles like together. I think a lot of families did puzzles for Christmas and holidays.
I think they have a lot of puzzles.
We do it.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them, yes, but so do you, right?
So, we do that.
So we just thought, okay, let's aim for this, right? Meet and have fun, and let's see how we compare to the others, right?
Yeah.
And it's the first time we tried this puzzle anyway, so we were a bit slow compared to the other teams, but I think we're still happy with that.
And well, from your point of view, what type of puzzle you'd rather do at home? Like, what is your favorite type of puzzle?
Could be this kind we did.
Okay.
There are many different to choose from, right? So it takes a while to get through them all, but
yeah.
So this is what we do at home as well.
Yeah, that's super nice. Any last words? You want to send greetings to somebody who might be watching?
I know. Greetings to the family who might be watching.
Greetings to families and friends, and the ones who could not be here due to Karin, who could not be here because she had a flat tire on her car, so she had to go. So we had to make some replacements in the last moment, but it was great to be here.
Thank you so much. We needed these stories. Thank you so much, and
Thank
I'll
you very
let
much.
you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the
thank you.
streaming here.
Thank you. Oh my God, so many great stories we're getting on the studio today, and I absolutely love that because it's very different, different conversation you have with different kind of teams. I feel like almost with the top teams, we always have the same questions about the strategy and stuff. Somebody's backpack is here, we're not sure whose. It's not mine, that I know for sure. Yes, we found the owner for the backpack, don't worry. A lot of things going on at the same time, but yeah. These were the best stories, like a spontaneous team and a flat tire and everything. All kind of things happening here.
And we have still 12 minutes left. Still time to finish off.
Absolutely.
It was quite fun to have a team just finishing off getting on.
Yeah, exactly. To get the kind of like the raw feelings of.
So maybe we can learn something for next time to get more teams in, but. We are learning all the time doing this stuff.
Exactly. So yeah, at my result page is that we have 34 teams finished. Maybe some other teams also have finished, but we have still.
We can put the classification on once again. Emil, could you put that just instead of us? So people can see the results.
And team names, because that's an important thing.
So it just rolls around here.
Yeah, and I think this team definitely is going to finish that. We just see there in a smaller screen, so I can see because they only have like they still have 4 trays there, but they're working on them. They will find.
So should we give an estimate 20 pieces on each? Then they misses. Then they still have 80 to go.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less.
I think a little bit. I would say they have more like closer to 15 on their trays, but.
I like the previous page with a lot of Danish names because we haven't had that many Danes. I know it was far been down the classification.
Ask Dad, Mom's puzzling. I love that.
And then we have the teams still sorting.
Yes. Yeah, okay, now they got rid of actually one tray. They're combining some trays, trying to move forward.
To 50
Yeah.
pieces perhaps. And the judge is taking the paper off the table.
The pressure when the judge takes the paper. I don't care about the
I'm
camera
not sure if
people
it's
or
that big
anything,
a
but
pressure anymore there, but if you're one of the top competitors, there's...
But at least if they haven't actually glanced the time for some reason, they at least would have the indicator that they are gonna finish.
Yeah.
Because
Unless it just took it up to note the counts.
Yeah, make some extra notes. There is always this little box for extra notes.
Yeah. I don't think it's used.
I think sometimes when there is like this, for example, in Finnish Championship, there was one person who had the right box, but the pieces inside were actually the puzzle from your Danish Championship.
Okay.
So I think it's meant for those kind of cases. That something happened that needs to be
also at
like
the
a restart timer or something for that person.
In the rounds where I was a judge at the Worlds, there was someone that has been exchanged, and then they had misunderstood what Alfonso had said to them, so they didn't start. And then I saw they were sitting and waiting. Why are you waiting? And then Alfonso, he was in the booth where they sell the puzzles. So I ran out to him and said, "What is happening?" Oh, they should just start. He had just said to them that they should start as soon as possible. And then we noted that they started 1.5 minutes into the competition on that paper. So.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes also like if there's I don't know if it has happened. I think that sometimes puzzle pieces can get mixed or something. Sometimes it can be just notes like that. Yeah. So it's more like information also for the organizers who are not necessarily the referees, but like for example the volunteers coordinators sometimes can have that information of what went down. So then if it comes later on, there's a topic of conversation, they are aware that there was something. A Norwegian, a Sweden, a Dane and a Finn went to a championship. That's a long name. That's a very, very, very long name. Oh, that was actually the team that I mentioned on the previous round. So, yeah.
And again, the Swedish board members.
Yeah, oh yeah, true. I didn't even recognize anymore from the other angle.
And now we have a team that will finish in time.
Still, one tray left.
More than 8 minutes.
And really, like they're really into it. They're like literally standing over there,
go to friends,
really trying to put the pieces in, trying to figure out where they go, like pushing it. So
and sometimes I have tried that if you're very close to the time limit, and you then finish yourself, then you're extra excited because you just got it in time.
Yeah, exactly.
We're down to 15 pieces, I think, around 15 pieces.
Yeah, it's a different type of feeling, I would say.
Yeah. But it can be a big relief that you ended up doing it. If you are in doubt during the competition, are we going to do this in 2 hours? And then you end up.
Just few
they cannot find the holes.
Where are the holes? Are they under? Does it just as under?
It could be.
No, is that all? No, yes, is it finished? Everybody's confused. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes. Yeah. Super.
That happens so often. The last piece. Yeah, nice one. And then I can see our stage host is already getting prepared for the award ceremony right after this.
So remember to stay tuned because we have the award. There will probably be a short pause, a few minutes, and then we'll show the...
Yeah. You'll see all the teams walking in, getting all the cool puzzles and the cool trophies and everything. But and team picture, very important. Yeah, but it is a I don't get too often that feeling, but in the World Series, the panorama puzzle, a lot of people did not finish that. Even like top speed puzzlers did not finish it, and I finished it. I think like 3 minutes before the time ran out, and I was like very happy with it.
Yeah.
Not even it wasn't even about the time. It was just happy that I saw that there was like time limit and I finished it. Just that was like so much fun, and they're still working on it, and you know every piece will count. I think the rule is, do you need to have 2 or 3 connected that it will count? 3 connected.
I have a story about that.
Okay, tell me.
At the Worlds, where the team De Sidste Brækker, at the classification round, there was some very dark puzzles.
Yeah.
And it was late in the evening.
Yes.
There was one with a cow.
Yes, we all know the cow puzzle.
And we selected that because we thought it would be easy to see there was some lines, doors and but it was much more difficult, and the lighting was bad because it was getting late in the evening. And then I cannot remember the other one we chose. But we finished the first one and started them. We had 4 to pick up, and then some of my teammates, they would have liked to pick someone else. We have heard for that ever since, because we ended up with a cow, which was very difficult for us. And we ended up putting several islands. My son was in the team. He got, just in the last minute, he got 3 or 4 islands with 3 pieces in.
Yeah.
And then when everything was finished, we was just 1 position outside the classification for the finals.
Yeah.
But then they took 2 more teams from each round, and then we got to the finals.
Oh, nice.
And that was, we were so close. It was a few pieces.
Yeah.
The piece count was so close. So if we hadn't put these 3 times 3 pieces together, we would have been 1 or 2 positions slow on the board. So that brought us to the final.
Okay, yeah.
And we still finished in the final. We finished the 2 puzzles as one of the last pairs, but teams. But we still finished.
Yeah, every piece counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's like one. If I can give one more tip during this weekend, it would be actually a lot of times people try to find. They pick up a piece and they want to find where does it go in the image or what they have already built. But a lot of times, especially with the harder puzzle, just look at the pieces and put 2 connecting pieces together.
Yeah, because
you don't need to know where they go.
No, and that's in fact many of the top puzzles. They don't look very much at the box. Depending on the puzzle, they just put pieces together by looking at what is the missing piece.
And literally, you don't even need to know where does it go in your puzzle frame. Just like sometimes when I even collect, let's say I'm collecting yellow pieces, and I just see randomly 2 pieces that are not yellow, but I see so clearly they go together. I just put it there because I saw it now. Do it right then.
Yeah.
Don't leave it for later because you can do it.
That's also another thing. If you make these islands, sometimes you see there's missing pieces. I'll go on, and then 2 seconds later you see the missing pieces, and then you can remember that was the ones I was looking for.
Somebody I was coaching from US, apparently there they call it a crit solve. If there is a person who never puts pieces like together outside of the frame, they only put pieces like crit solve. It makes sense that you try to only put if it connects something what you already built on. It's not a bad way of doing puzzles, but it's a problem if it's the only way that you're not allowing yourself to just look at the pieces and put matching pieces together. So because it's kind of combination of a lot of things that make you fast. It's not even one puzzle image or one certain puzzle. It's like you combine multiple different things while in one puzzle. Mainly for the reason because we have images and they have different kind of sections. So.
But we have 7 teams left.
There's 7 teams left right now.
And we.
I can count right.
Okay, yeah.
And I think we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Approximately, the time is not exactly, so we should not do a countdown because it won't. Oh, by the way, I just realized because we've been doing the countdown and a couple of times we commented that somebody stopped like 3 seconds before.
Yeah,
I think that was our time.
I
think it was our timer, not them.
Yeah, exactly.
Correcting, backtracking.
It's the countdown in there right now. I can see here that we have this. On the screen is 5 seconds behind the one in the room, and it's the one in the room that counts.
Yes. Yeah, that will be the official times, not what we have here in the live stream.
But around about the islands and so on, I think it gets less and less common that you will qualify on account.
Yeah.
Because we get more and more, as we have been talking about, more and more speed puzzling teams or pairs or individuals, so the count will not make you go further in a competition nowadays, I think.
Yeah, well, really depends on the puzzle, because you need to be prepared to that kind of situation. I remember the worst I've ever been was 2023 in the pairs final in the world. Only 9 pairs finished that final puzzle. I remember, yeah, and it was weird because the top 10 gets actually awarded. So we literally have awarded like one pair who also literally did not finish the puzzle. So
but they were still
exactly. Like not in that way, but like just the fact that it was a world championship final, and just because the puzzle was a bit trickier. And then you need to be prepared that every piece counts that you get in, and it needs to be that 3. Actually, in marathons, it works a little bit differently usually. So everything has to be connected. If you have an island that is just floating around, it does not count even if it would be like 20 pieces.
So when you do a marathon, you also count the last puzzle that you do?
Yes, because that often actually decides the winner.
Okay. What is it? Okay, we have only a few seconds left. We are counting
2,
2,
1.
1.
That's it.
So
yes.
So now we have. This concludes the Nordic Championship in Speed Puzzling 2026.
Absolutely.
Here in Copenhagen.
Yes, we are done, and it was pleasant to be here the whole weekend with you. I'm Emilia Lieberman, also known as Puzzle with Emilia, and
I'm Carsten Juhl-Andersen here, and I've been a pleasure to be together with you hosting.
It has been very fun. Felt really natural, but hey, don't go anywhere just yet, because there is the award ceremony and we want to cheer for the winners.
So now we will switch to the overview camera and stay tuned. As fast as they count the pieces, now they have to count some pieces, and then they have counted that, they will open up for the audience and all the participants coming into the arena again to celebrate the winners, the top 3 puzzlers.
Yes, but thank you from us. I think at this point I at least need to go drink some water after 2 hours of talking. So thank you. Thank you. You've been great audience there.
Bye-bye.
So, and in pairs we have type number 3. And one of those type number 3, they are not here anymore, but I still think we should give them a hand. They are from Sweden. It's Therese Scherner and Bodil Norberg. 21 minutes and 2 seconds. And that's the same time as the other type, third. That is also from Sweden, and as far as I understood, they are here. So please come up to the stage. Frida Göransson and Kerstin Svensson. I think I'm saying hello again to many of them. So, we will take number 2 is from Sweden, and from Sweden I would like to see up here Lydia Holmgren and Sabine Rosu. Minute and 59 seconds, 3 seconds faster. Now, one more hand. And then we have the winner, and the winner in pairs is from Finland, that's Ria Lutala and Laura Quillen. Minutes and 22 seconds.
And here they come.
Here they go. That was the best. Thanks so much. Then we have only one competition left, and that is teams. And number 3 is from Sweden. And as I first understood, a few of them are not here anymore, but there should be one left. And that is Utan Forlådan, is Therese, Susanna, Bodil, and Paloma. So 43 minutes and 53 seconds. Number 2 is from Norway, and I'd like to see up here Arctic Puzzlers, Linda, Sil, and Claudia. (42 minutes and 50 seconds).